Industrial Training Institutes or ITIs have been instrumental in realizing India's dream to build industry-ready workforce over the last 7 decades and more in manufacturing and services sector. Today, when we look at ITIs, we feel that there is a need to revamp the courses, reimagine the way the institutes function, relook at the training of trainers, and also ways to attract students, and also to create more awareness among the younger generation about the value of these institutes. The recent initiative from the Government of India to upgrade 1000 ITIs using the hub and spoke model, and several other states coming up with their plans to modernize the ITIs and also improve the kind of infrastructure, build capacity, offer new type of courses, etc., signify a major milestone in the journey of these ITIs. However, there are many other aspects that we need to look into when we talk about upgrading the ITIs, which is not just limited to infrastructure or the courses, and it goes beyond these factors.
To fulfill India's dream of creating a pool of industry-ready workforce. However, to realize this dream, we must take immediate action on a few key areas, such as the first one would be to showcase the value of ITI courses to attract more students to it, and apart from that, we must create awareness. ITI courses are not a dead end. In fact, there will be opportunity for students to go for higher studies after they complete their ITI. They can go for higher education through credits or through NIOS bridge courses. The second area would be to align their curriculum to the local industry requirements. ITIs must consider what the local industries in their areas need, and what skills those local industries are looking for, and focusing on that, they should design their curriculum, and it will help them to tap into the diverse and richness of India. The third point would be ITIs must consider upgrading their infrastructure and investing in their infrastructure so that they attract more and more students towards it, especially girl students. For them, they should build proper hostels, and their labs should be well equipped with all the state-of-the-art equipments so that they can provide the required hands-on training.
ITIs need a thorough relook at branding and image building to keep pace with technology and job market dynamics. To transform the future of ITIs, we need strategic and sustainable efforts in advocacy, communication, and outreach. So how can we do this? Number one, by adopting an empathetic and inclusive approach towards students coming from diverse demographics, social and financial challenges. Number two, by making students and trainer the focal point of any campaign to promote ITIs by highlighting their achievements, innovation and exceptional recognition. Number three, by including parents and family in the outreach programs to educate them about the changing world of work and benefits of industrial training.
Some of the key success factors could be arrived at by looking into points like how much of our effort is directed at educating the parents and society at large about long-term skilling programs and technical training programs which are offered by many ITIs, and also how much of these efforts are going in building capacity, in making training aspirational for the trainers and instructors of ITIs. Even if they do programs like CITS, we often feel that the trainers don't see any career path or progress, and they feel their careers are stuck when they join an institution like ITI. Are there possibilities to create hubs of ITIs where we can promote research? We can do a lot of analysis and study what are the reasons why certain ITIs are doing much better and some of them are not. Of course, there could be evidences like being close to the industry or being supported by the industry or the kind of placements they get and many other factors. Besides this, we also need to look at the nomenclature of courses. Perhaps today craftsman training scheme may not be something that resonates with the new generation, or maybe the word trade itself has certain connotations which may not be very aspirational for students. And now coming to the most important point, we see that there is a lot of girls, who are interested in taking up ITI courses. And what would be the prospects for these girls to take up jobs after that, or can they go for higher education? How do we build this sensitivity towards girls and also students who are probably physically challenged and they would also want to take up some of these courses? So being inclusive, being inclusive and trying to take care of these aspects would be a much better way to reimagine these ITIs for the future.